Welcome to Cyber Explorer, your guide to staying ahead in tech, finance, and modern life. Today, we're talking about cybersecurity, and if you're a beginner right now, you're probably drowning in bad advice. One person says get the AWS security set for a massive paycheck. Another insists Azure is where the big corporate money is. And then there's your uncle in IT telling you to just grab a CompTIA Security Plus and be done with it. Let me give you the hard truth. The rules for getting hired in 2026 have completely changed. AI is reshaping the cloud. Multi-cloud is no longer optional, and the entry-level market is brutally competitive. If you chase the wrong certification, you're not just losing time. You're setting yourself up for failure. In this video, I'm going to settle the great cloud debate. Oz versus Azure versus Google Cloud. I lay out the exact certification path a cybersecurity beginner needs to take to land a job as fast as humanly possible in 2026. And the final answer is going to surprise you. First, let's get real about the 2026 landscape. Most serious companies are now cloud first. Recent surveys show over 78% of businesses use a multi-cloud strategy. That means they might run their web apps on Azure, manage user identities with Azure, and process massive datasets for AI on Google Cloud. You can't be a one-trick pony anymore. A lot of beginners see this and think, I'll just pick the easiest one. They might aim for a Google Cloud set because it looks modern, or an Azure Fundamentals set because they're familiar with Microsoft products. Stop right there. That line of thinking is a trap. If you earn a certification that isn't backed by overwhelming job demand, you become the world's most certified, unemployed person. To make the right choice, we need to analyze three key factors: market share and the number of available jobs, the massive influence of AI, and the actual path from beginner to a security role. When you look at the real data for 2026, especially from sources like the Dev Community Analysis and recent Cyber job reports, one name consistently rises to the top of hiring managers' lists. Let's quickly break down the main contenders. First up is Google Cloud Platform, or GCP. GCP is an absolute powerhouse for data science and AI. Tools like BigQuery and Vertex AI are in a league of their own. If your goal is to become an AI engineer, GCP is your ultimate playground. But for a cybersecurity beginner looking for their first job, its market share is smaller. It's growing, yes, but the sheer volume of entry-level security jobs that specifically require GCP skills is lower. It's a niche play. If you land a role at a forward-thinking startup that runs on GCP, you're set. But you are limiting your options right out of the gate. Next, we have Microsoft Azure. Azure is a giant. It's number 2 in the market, but it holds a powerful ace: the entire Microsoft ecosystem. Think about the world's largest organizations, banks, governments, healthcare systems. They run on Windows Server, Active Directory, and Office 365. Azure integrates seamlessly into that world. If your ambition is to work for a Fortune 500 company, a major bank, or a top consulting firm, the Azure Security Engineer Associate, or a Z500, is your golden ticket. The salaries are high and the jobs are incredibly stable. It's an excellent, robust option. And then there's the 800-pound gorilla, Amazon Web Services, or Office. With 32% of the market share, it's the undisputed leader. Startups build on it, governments rely on it, and even Netflix runs on it. When you scan job boards like Dice or LinkedIn, skills related to Oz are consistently the most in demand. So if we're just playing a numbers game, AWS wins on pure volume. But here's the crucial 2026 twist. Volume doesn't automatically mean easy entry. The primary security certification for AWS, the Oz Certified Security Specialty, is considered an advanced level credential. Amazon itself recommends you have at least 2 years of hands-on experience securing AWS workloads before even attempting it. So, if you're a complete beginner, you can't just dive into the deep end. You need a solid foundation first. So, what is the fastest, most effective path to a cybersecurity job in 2026? The secret isn't about picking just one cloud. It's about building a versatile foundation that hiring managers desperately need. I'm going to give you the 3-step golden path that will get you hired. Step 1 is the universal baseline. You cannot skip this. Before you ever touch a cloud console, you must understand the fundamentals of information security. The gold standard certification for this is the CompTIA Security Plus. It's vendor neutral, meaning the concepts apply everywhere. It covers network security, cryptography, risk management, and compliance. Why is this so important? because cloud security is still, at its core, security. If you don't know what a firewall is, you won't know how to configure an Oz security group. If you don't grasp the principle of least privilege, Azure's access control will just confuse you. Plus, Security Plus is a baseline requirement for many government jobs. It proves to employers that you speak the language of security. Get this certification first. It's your ticket to the game. Step 2 is the Cloud Architect Foundation. Now that you understand security principles, it's time to learn the cloud. But hold off on the security specialty exams. That's like trying to become a neurosurgeon before you've even passed high school biology. Instead, your next goal is the Oz Certified Solutions Architect Associate. In my professional opinion, this is the single most valuable entry-level cloud certification in the world right now. Why? Because it forces you to learn how all the pieces of the cloud fit together. Compute services like EC2, storage like S3, networking with VPCs, and identity management with IAM. To an employer, this certification proves you understand how to design a secure system from the ground up. You can't protect a network if you don't know how it's built. Plus, once you master the concepts and AIs in OS, moving to Azure or GCP is like learning a new dialect of a language you already speak. Step 3 is the security specialization. Now you're ready. You have your Security Plus and your AWS Architect Associate. Now you are truly qualified to pursue those high-value security-specific exams. At this point, your path can branch based on your career goals. If you want to work at a fast-paced tech company or a startup, go for the OIA's Certified Security Specialty. It covers crucial skills like logging with CloudTrail, encryption with KMS, and incident response on the Aussie platform. It's consistently ranked as one of the highest-paying certifications available. However, if your goal is to work in a large enterprise environment like a major bank, an insurance company, or a traditional corporation, then you should pivot to the Microsoft Azure Security Engineer Associate. The AZ500. This exam focuses on Azure Active Directory, Microsoft Defender for Cloud, and the Sentinel security platform. These are the core tools used by the Fortune 500 to protect their massive infrastructures. But wait, there's one more piece to this puzzle. The real game changer in 2026 isn't just cloud security, it's AI security. Companies are racing to build AI-powered applications using services like Amazon Bedrock, Azure OpenAI, and Google's Vertex AI. And here is the secret. Most of them have no idea how to properly secure these new systems. If you want to get hired faster than everyone else, you need to add an AI flavor to your certifications. After you've earned your Security Plus and your Oz Associate, don't stop. Go get a foundational AI certification, like the OIA's Certified AI Practitioner or the Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals. These aren't deeply technical exams. They're designed to teach you the basics. But imagine walking into an interview and saying, I not only know how to secure a cloud storage bucket, but I also understand the security risks of a retrieval-augmented generation pipeline. The hiring manager's jaw will hit the floor. You instantly transform from a generic applicant into the candidate who can solve tomorrow's problems today. The entire field of cloud security is pivoting to securing large language models. If you position yourself as a cloud security professional who also understands the risks of generative AI, you will skip the long line of applicants. I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let me know which of these cybersecurity certifications you're planning to tackle. And if you found this valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to Cyber Explore for more insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.